Welcome back to the Filtered Podcast. We are on episode 2 of this first season. I am Colby Murray,
I'm Evan Owens.
and we are here today with a lovely episode for you guys.
Yep.
We're going to dive a little bit more into who we are. We kind of lightly touched on that in our series premiere.
Yeah.
We want to set the groundworks to understand who we are a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to tee off with that, and then at the end of this, I got a great story from what happened to me at Applebee's the other day.
Oh, great.
So we got to tease that. Evan doesn't even know what that is.
Oh.
I don't think so.
I can go first.
All right, Evan Owens, who are you?
Who am I?
Let's start first with your name.
I'm the EO. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. I'm Evan Owens.
I got real weird.
I am a senior in high school. I go to Warsaw Community High School. I'm 18. I am a worship intern / tech intern. I'm in charge of mostly sound, visual now, actually. And my hobbies are kind of mixing events and playing instruments. I can play the drums, guitar, piano. My range goes far away, but I also lived in Illinois. That's where I was born, raised for 5 years until we had to move. Which I'm gonna say, praise the Lord. I probably wouldn't be here if that didn't happen. So
Probably wouldn't be here if you weren't born.
yeah, that's not where I was getting at, but yeah. How about you, Colby Murray?
I don't know if we're quite done getting to know Evan yet,
Oh,
though.
really? You want to know more?
What is one fun fact about Evan?
Oh, one fun fact. My favorite Marvel character is Spider-Man. My favorite DC character is the Flash. Because of the Flash, I used to run track, and I'm gonna be honest, the Flash was kind of like in my head a little bit, because like I would have this mindset of like I need to be fast, and that like weirdly encouraged me, so I didn't let go of that until my knee blew out and I couldn't run anymore, which is great.
Run, Evan, run.
But then also Spider-Man, because me and my Nana would go and watch the Amazing Spider-Man movies together, and that was very, very fun.
All right, so this is the most important question.
Yes.
Who is your favorite Spider-Man? And why is it Andrew Garfield?
Oh my gosh. Andrew Garfield. Okay, so Tobey Maguire. I'm just gonna go down the list before I choose. Tobey Maguire was obviously the first Spider-Man. He is a good Spider-Man. Not well. He's a good Peter Parker too. He is what the comics kind of present him as this nerdy teenager from Midtown and gets bitten by a radioactive spider, but also like they go down the timeline perfectly. That's what I like about the first Spider-Man. Now, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, kind of goes down a different train, which I don't like. So for a Peter Parker type of feel, but I do like him as Spider-Man. I really love him as Spider-Man. He is a great Spider-Man because he's very sarcastic. He's just like how he is in the comics. Great Spider-Man. Tom Holland. He is one of the best Spider-Mans I've ever seen. Like, he's great. His Peter Parker, though,
Lackluster.
Yeah, it's all right. I like it a little bit, but I'm not fangirling over him. He's a great person in real life. All of them are, well, except for Tobey Maguire. He gets kind of frustrated all the time. Um,
Yeah,
but
it goes without saying.
yeah, I'm probably gonna have to say Andrew Garfield because I grew up with him, and I would. So fun fact, another fun fact. In elementary, I used to swing on the swings, and I would pretend that I would be Spider-Man. And so when I go up, I just like feel like that one scene where he's falling in midair, and that's how I feel. And I would have the background music in my head be like da 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 da.
Dude, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack with that horn
Oh my gosh,
is fantastic.
it was amazing.
Whoever the director or not the director, geez, the composer for that movie, that man cooked.
Yeah, honestly, I give
that was just
respect to
cooking.
him.
That was probably the best soundtrack of any superhero movie ever. I would go to say.
I agree. Full statement with that.
All right. I think that is all the questions I really have about Evan Owens.
How about you, Colby Murray?
What do you?
I want to know you.
Great song.
I want to be close to you. I'm not finishing that line.
He is quoting a worship song. For those who don't know, it just sounds very, very weird saying in any other context.
It's all right.
But
Colby.
I am Colby. I am freshly graduated from Grace College, although not so fresh anymore. It's been a couple months. Back in May, was when I graduated.
Back in the old
May, just a couple months ago. But I am a double major in youth ministry and counseling. Enjoyed all the years I had at Grace. Met a lot of lovely and amazing friends, a lot of which I still stay in touch with to this day.
That's good.
Through an unforeseen train of events, just a couple weird little things that happened, I ended up at Community Grace. And you know what? I enjoyed it. I came there and I sat there and I was like, I want to see these 3 things in order for me to consider as a church home. I saw all of them before the message even started. So I was like, well, sweet. This is where I want to be. And I've been full-heartedly committed for about 4 years now. Along the way, that's when I met Evan. I met Evan largely because of the fact that I am a tech intern there, work directly for Tristan Spooler. Actually, we both do.
Yeah,
work for Tristan, and we're there all the time. He's probably one of my best friends I've ever had. And just
great
really a mentor. Yeah. Where I'm there all the time, learning everything that I can. I love all the tech sides of stuff. And I love how Community Grace, they have an outlet to do tech and youth ministry, and it's awesome. And I meet some of my closest friends like Evan here, and we start a podcast.
Your normal meet friend, make a podcast.
Yeah, that happens quite often anymore these days.
Typical scenario. Like. You should. Yeah, it happens more often than you think.
Yeah,
it's not just us.
Some other little things about me. Last summer I worked at a camp. You'll hear a lot of great stories from that because it was probably the craziest 3 months of my life. On the way back home from camp, I was driving, and I was just sitting there. I looked out the window. I'm like, what just happened? That was the slowest, but also the craziest 3 months of my life.
We're going to make a clip of you just talking about camp.
Probably just a compilation videos.
A compilation of Colby talking about camp and his experience.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like I talk about it all the time, but at the same time, like, I feel like all the stories and stuff I say are like so funny. Of just
they are, but it feels like every single time when you talk about it, you're explaining your whole summer.
But
which I love. I love it.
But at the same time, that was probably just a day. So it's crazy because working 16 hours a day with people for 3 months every single day. It's the first person you see in the morning, the last person you see in the morning. Yeah. Like. I feel like these people are like family, and they know me better than most people just because of the fact they saw me every day for 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, I feel they know me better than one of my friends I had all throughout, like, from pre-K to graduation. I feel like they know me better than that. But, like, and honestly, I'll just randomly get a FaceTime call from them at any moment.
Nice.
it was awesome. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
Highly would recommend working at a summer camp at one point in time in life if you have the opportunity.
Okay, I will. I don't think I don't know. I don't think I would be able to handle myself if I did work at a camp.
It's wild what God can do in you over 3 months.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking back at that summer, I'm like, how did I do any of that for 3 months?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was worried that you weren't gonna come back.
I was like, I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't want to get up in the morning today. How did I get up and work 16 hours?
But it's funny because, like, remember when you came back? When you just showed up at the church, everybody wanted to see you.
Yeah.
Like, everybody ran out of our meeting in the morning, and we're like, "Oh, Colby!"
Yeah, I was trying not to be distracting. I was just trying to kind of slip in the back door, and Gabriel goes, "Colby!" And then everyone in the church came.
Yeah, because we missed you.
Yeah, I miss you guys too. It was hard at the first because I just graduated and was kind of sitting in that
Yeah.
and being like, man, life is kind of really changing. And then a week later, I was out on the other side of the state with a place I was kind of familiar with a bunch of people I was kind of familiar with. I didn't know super well, and it was honestly a little bit of a struggle kind of fitting in.
Yeah.
And once I fit in and things started to click and make sense, man, it was
like
highlight.
what you're making it sound like is that the mindset of every high schooler now that's like, once I get out of high school, I just want a different experience.
Yeah.
Like, but you did it after college.
Yeah. Dude, it was crazy the things I got to do over the summer. Like, I got to drive boats.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about boats, but I was driving Mastercraft boats.
Yeah.
Do you know Mastercraft
No, yeah,
boats?
we used to have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's actually at our shop. It's rotting right now.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, Mastercraft boats are basically the Lamborghini of boats.
It's amazing.
They're the super nice, super expensive boats. A lot of people argue that they're the best type of boat. Are they the best type of boat? Maybe not.
No.
But
I like wakes.
The argument can be made there, just kind of like how Lamborghinis.
Well, it
really nice car.
It really does all depend on like what are you using the boat for, because like if you're going to use a wake boat, you're going to be wakeboarding.
Yeah.
If you're going to be tubing, you're going to want one of those because they're nice and fast.
Yeah. And again, it adds to the argument about Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to drive a Lamborghini down the street all the time.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like, you can. It sounds cool, but like, you're not going to
drive my boat down the road.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Mastercraft boats, those things were awesome. Got to drive them all summer.
Yeah.
I got to drive Kubotas all summer. Do you know what Kubota is?
No.
Okay, yeah. No one in the state of Indiana seems to know what a Kubota is.
When I think about Kubota, I think of what they wear for like Chinese New Year's. The robes.
Okay, I didn't know those were called Kubotas.
Yeah.
Something new.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on the comments for it, but
who knows?
Who knows?
It
we only know a limited amount.
Yeah.
But what are you talking about?
Kubota. It's basically like a golf cart.
Yeah.
But just imagine like a golf cart that's kind of designed for wilderness stuff.
Oh.
So these things are durable. like you could ram a tree with them and they would still be fine. But like, not that I have. I definitely haven't. But like, you can. Like, it's gonna break a lot of things before it breaks it. So,
yeah,
but
just in case if the camp is watching.
Oh, I didn't. I only hit one thing with it. But that was an accident. But but yeah, like they don't go fast either. Like the fastest you can get them go is like 20 miles.
Oh, I mean.
But like it drives like a golf cart. The minute you take your foot off the gas, it stops pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were fun. Got to whip around them all the time. Campers would see you whipping around on it and be like, I want to ride, or whatever. I'm like, sorry.
Well, I just started driving a manual because I switched my vehicle, and honestly, I feel like I know it's not similar. I obviously know it's not similar, but the golf cart, when it like tugs and jerks, I'm like, my gosh, this car is just like a freaking golf cart. Like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
But I'm very blessed because I got that car for free.
Hey, a win's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one thing that is cool about the both of us, we like Funko Pops.
Yep.
Evan not as much anymore as I do. But
I like them. It's just when I have enough. I have enough stuff in my house. I need to get stuff out.
yeah, yeah. At camp, harping back to camp, me and one of my buddies, Trent, we love Funko Pops, and we both knew it coming into camp.
Yeah.
Because I met him one point, and somehow superheroes came up. He collects only Spider-Man Funko Pops, and a couple Black Panthers and a couple Office ones.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
that's
like normal.
that's like his thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand Star Wars, so he just doesn't collect Star Wars stuff, which that's fair.
Yeah.
He made the comment over the summer. I need someone to sit down with me while I watch Star Wars and explain it to me. Like,
Did you?
We tried. He wasn't invested.
No.
So yeah, but
That's sad.
more for me, I guess.
Yeah.
But then we found out another guy on staff, his name was Walker, that he loved Funko Pops too.
Yeah.
So we would go out on our days off. We would drive to the nearest mall and go there and just go walk through.
How
look for
far
them.
away was the nearest mall?
An hour and a half.
Yeah, because you looked like you were in the middle of nowhere.
We were in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
You looked
Table
like
Rock
you.
Lake.
Yeah, you looked like you were in the, like, a different environment.
Yeah, it was weird. I've never been in a place where you could just randomly see an armadillo. I was about to say Amarillo.
Amarillo.
But you
Jason Derulo.
you just see an Amarillo. Golly. Armadillo. And then a scorpion. And then you'd see something like a snake that would fit in. I think I killed Evan.
Look, it's a Jason Derulo.
I don't even know what he's talking about. But it sure must be funny.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, as I was saying, you would see like the craziest things that you'd never see here in Indiana. Like you would see an armadillo, and then you would see like a scorpion.
Oh.
Like, I'm like, neither of these things seem to fit here in Missouri.
Did they come into your cabins? The scorpions?
Sometimes they were in the kids' cabins.
Yeah.
But
Because of the smell.
I don't know. I don't actually know anything really about scorpions. Just one day over the walkie-talkie, we hear, "Are the scorpions poisonous?" And we're like, "No." And then we hear, "Oh, good, because one just got bit by one." Like,
Oh, crap.
What?
Wow.
Had a couple of run-ins with cottonmouth snakes. Pretty
Mm.
cool.
Yeah, no.
The wildlife is crazy. But anyways, back to Funko Pops. Yes.
Armadillos. But back to Funko Pops.
Me and those three guys, we started collecting them.
Yeah.
And we just started stacking them on this little shelf that we had.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, let's see if we can hit the ceiling by the end of the summer. And it was like end of June, beginning of July. We're like, we have a month. It's
So you're
probably not gonna
spending
happen.
all your money. And you're
Well, just wait for it. It gets better.
like, oh.
So the three of us are doing it, and we're talking about it. We're all excited, and the other 10 guys that are kind of in the area are like, okay, Funko Pops are kind of cool. We're all talking about them. And other guys started getting in on it.
Oh.
So by the end of the summer, like 7 of us were buying Funko Pops and adding to the wall. It got so high that it fell over in the middle of the night one time, and we started like opening a full-scale investigation of who knocked it over. But
Who knocked it over?
we never figured it out.
Oh, no.
We figured out that the door was the culprit.
No.
There was a door that like kind of wind gust hit it,
It was the gust of wind.
but no one was admitting to the fact that they slammed the door.
Oh.
So the investigation ultimately ended in failure.
Oh, that's sad.
But we had this app called Whatnot that we would sit there at the night after we were off, and we would sit there and we would all get on auctions.
Oh, no.
And we would bid for these things.
Really? Hey guys, if you liked the video, please consider subscribing and liking the post. If you want to hear the rest of the video, we will have it posted later today. Thank you, and have a blessed day. Peace.